Welcome to Teaching from the Trenches. I'm your host, none of your fucking business. First, in the news, teachers continue to sign bullshit contracts in which they must agree to give up certain constitutional rights regarding free speech in exchange for a paltry sum and a contractual obligation. This move, under the guise of community standing and moral obligation, is actually done to gag teachers from revealing the truths of their jobs and the insane levels of abuse, disrespect, and dysfunctionality which currently is collapsing the United States education system. Abby Werner, an elementary school teacher in Virginia who was shot in the head by her 6-year-old student, was awarded $10 million in a lawsuit for proving gross negligence and failure to provide a safe environment. We here at Teaching from the Trenches offer our condolences to Abby Werner and hope that that amount of money will allow her to move forward and recover from the horrible injustice that was done to her. Subsequently, I know about 2 million teachers who would be willing to have a 6-year-old take a shot at them at the chance of never having to work again and still getting paid. Former professional wrestler, 2-time failed Senate candidate, America First Institute founding chair, and wife of alleged sex trafficker Vince McMahon, current Education Secretary Linda McMahon continues to dismantle public education through initiatives designed to downplay the real truths of what are going on in our world. This includes a revisionist history. Another correspondent in the field said that in their state, they can teach a student how to place an African-American slave in a buck and whip them, but it is against the law for them to teach that is morally reprehensible. As reported by some correspondents in the trenches, social studies teachers in their states have been told to change curriculum to, quote, emphasize human rights violations done by communist regimes. We went ahead and dug up the corpse of Joseph McCarthy and asked him for a comment, to which he groaned, just like the good old days, gave us a thumbs up, and collapsed into dust. Please remember, folks, before you do question the credentials of our Secretary of Education, please do remember that she does indeed have some educational experience. She did go to a college program in which she could have been eligible to be a teacher. That was, of course, 59 years ago. And in addition to that, she went to a segregated high school, New Bern High School in North Carolina. So she definitely has a very good idea about educational diversity and understanding of the educational plight. In fact, with her amount of experience, I think she would be eligible to be an administrator for one of our illustrious high schools in the United States. This is your weekly reminder that the National Education Association is the largest union in the United States and that there are close to 3.8 million teachers currently teaching in this country. If we collectively strike for only 3 days, there would be an immediate change as society would come to a grinding halt, just to remind people our importance in this world. In our next episode, we'll be taking personal messages and emails from teachers who have watched the program and have a desire to speak about what they are either experiencing, have questions or concerns, or generally just want to be able to have their voice brought forth amongst the chaos of the teaching profession. As always, we'd like to thank you very much for taking the opportunity to watch this. Feel free to like, subscribe, and let other teachers know about this. And remember, if somebody has a problem with the fact that you're a teacher, tell them to go fuck themselves.